Hey folks, for the most part, we've seen light rain move across the valley today. Still see a little bit in the eastern part of the valley. It's been there all afternoon. It's kind of going right up through the east side of Harlingen, San Benito, then right up to about Port Mansfield. Look at this stuff over here, though. Pretty good thunderstorms firing up over in Mexico. That's our upper disturbance, the main core of it, trying to come over the mountains in our direction. Now, typically, that stuff downslopes off the mountains and weakens a little bit, but I think what we're seeing, the storms back here, the cirrus blow off the very top of those clouds being pushed over into Starr County already. Little rain comes from that, but this is the big stuff. And right now, that's the leading edge of the thunder and lightning, about 55 miles to the southwest of Rio Grande City, and it's moving pretty quickly. So a couple hours, I think, if it can hold together, Starr County, you could pick up a quick shower or thunderstorm, but again, has to hold together coming down out of the mountains, and that's possible. So we'll watch that tonight and see. This is what it looked like on satellite. Notice the clouds kind of look the same all day until that blow up that happened just within the last 90 minutes or so. Look how it goes from not much of anything to a pretty good batch of thunderstorms firing up again, just coming off the mountain. So we'll watch and see how they can impact the western part of the valley. But notice the tops of the clouds very quickly racing off to the north, and over Falcon Lake, they're already seeing the high clouds from that. Now, Future Track does bring that stuff into the western part of the valley. It says it's 2 a.m. before it gets there. I think if it happens, it may be a little earlier than that. And if it holds together, little thunder and lightning, certainly a possibility, primarily in the west. But then that stuff fades away overnight. Then tomorrow, scattered showers, but for the most part, another mainly dry day. The best rain chances first thing in the morning, probably pre-dawn even. Thursday, we stop at 2 a.m. because you see this stuff up here. I think that represents our cool front that's going to stop just to the north of the valley. It's going to be on the map, but it's not going to make it all the way in. So the rain kind of stops with the front. Wherever that front is, that's where the rain will be. It might propagate a little farther to the south. We could see some stuff in Starr County, northern Hidalgo County. When it's that close, you don't want to say it's not going to get here at all, but I think it will stay in the northern and western sections. And then Thursday, some leftover clouds, maybe a shower or two. And then Friday, finally, some drier air builds in, and we try to clear things out. So we're going 30-40 for the rain chances, but the best chance is probably tomorrow night and early Thursday. And then by Friday, we should be dry. Temperature-wise, still warm, 79 Edinburgh, but a lot of 80s in the west, 70s in the east. Port Isabel, 75 right now. We bottom out in the 70s tonight. That's it, a very mild night across the area. Then tomorrow, we're back in the 80s again, 87 Weslaco, McAllen, 90 in Rio Grande City. If you're at the beach, a little cooler there, about 76 at South Padre Island. Normal high for this time of year, 75. We're going to be way above that, 87, 84, 85. Saturday, well above that as well. I don't have to draw the front in here for you to figure out where it is, but I did anyway. Down to 45 in Dallas. They were 70 a couple of hours ago. Abilene was in the mid-70s at noon. They're at 35 now, but still 72 in Austin, 71 in Longview. That front is on the move, and we'll get here likely, well, I say get here, get to almost here, probably late night tonight, early in the morning on Thursday. Here it comes, knocking on the door early Thursday, but then it turns around and goes back to the north as a warm front, and it's out of here, and as it moves out, our rain chances taper off pretty quickly. The best chance, again, when it's just to the north of us. For us, though, we stay warm. Another front on the map, that one's going to tease us probably Saturday night, Sunday. May stall on top of us. Maybe, just maybe, it can sneak through. Either way, it'll cool temperatures off just a little bit. At the coast, winds right to the southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour, a moderate chop on the bay. UV is high. Small craft operators urged to use caution. There's a high risk of rip currents. So for tonight, a low of 72. A spotty shower possible, especially in the western part of the valley. Perhaps an isolated thunderstorm, but I think we're mainly looking at showers. Then tomorrow, partly cloudy, windy, warm. South-southeasterly winds, a high of 87. So go 87, 84, 85 the next 3 days. Best chance of rain overnight, tomorrow night, early Thursday morning. Mostly cloudy on Friday, but should be dry. Breezy and warm Saturday, back to 88. Sunday, fronts nearby, but even with that, we stay in the 70s. No big cool down, despite most of the rest of the middle part of the country getting really cold. 77 is as cool as we should be. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.